All right, competitive's out. It's been out for a couple days. The deck that we're going to go over today is one of the best meta decks, question mark? I don't know. We'll get into it and we'll talk about it. All right, so the deck that we're covering today is what I like to call Druddigon. It's just another variation of Druddigon decks, which are just not fun, but we'll go into it. We got 2 Giratina EX, 2 Darkrai EX, 1 Druddigon, 2 Potions, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Giant Capes, 2 Rocky Helmets, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Giovanni, 2 Leafs, and 2 Cyrus. The deck list that I like to run is 1 Druddigon and 1 Giovanni. I know a lot of decks run 2 Druddigon, but the Giovanni comes in clutch. So I prefer running that variation of it. The idea of the deck is you just lead with Druddigon. It takes punches while dealing damage back with its ability, plus Rocky Helmet. You set up Darkrai, you set up Giratina with its ability, and then you go in for big sweeps, and that's the whole concept of the deck. It's basically just like the Greninja Darkrai 2.0. Let's go ahead and get into some of the games, and yeah, man, we'll just have a good time. All right, game number 1. We are in Pokeball rank. We'll see what happens. We're going second. All right. Man, we're leading Giratina. That's not that great. That's not that great. That really sucks. All right, we'll just start it up. We're going against Riolu. This is another one of the meta decks right now. This one's probably not going to be fun. I wonder if they're running the Rampardos variation or if they're running Gallade. It's definitely one of those two. Meta decks, very, very straightforward. They're... Okay, so right now it's just Riolu. I wonder. We're going to pull our Druddigon. We'll go ahead and place it down. We'll attach the Rocky Helmet as well, and then we'll just start ramping. Let's see if we can't grab Darkrai off of this Professor's Research. If we do, that'll be fantastic. You get a Giant Cape, we get a Potion, so not anything that we need. I will just go ahead and attach this energy here, though. Probably just our best bet. Let's go and attach an energy, and then we'll go for... Actually, yeah, well, we have to go for Broken Space Bellow now because I use Professor's Research. Next turn, I'll use a Leaf and get Giratina out from the front. I'm going to have to bring Druddigon up and start taking hits while I set up the board. We should be okay for this turn, though. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen. They don't have any energy at most. I'll be able to do 20 damage. It's not that crazy. I mean, I guess if they play Lucario on the bench, they could do 40 damage this turn. Probably not going to do that. I lied. They did do that. Okay, cool. All right. Well, their hand is just stacked. They're just set. I mean, I'll take 40 damage. That's not that big of a deal. I do have a potion, too, so I can get it back. The only thing that's bad about this is that it does put us in range to be able to be Cyrus'd back out. But again, I think we'll be A-okay. I'm going to go ahead and potion up. I'm going to go ahead and Leaf as well. And then we're going to get Druddigon out front. And our setup right now is horrible. It's really not that good. I'm going to go ahead and retreat and then just go into this Druddigon here. And then I don't need any more Dark Energy on Giratina. So I'm going to set up the Druddigon so that I can get a retreat on later turns without having to use Leaf to get Druddigon out of there. We'll just see how this goes. The deck is, for whatever reason, meta. I know that it's strong, but it for me, and maybe it's just my luck. Maybe it's because I'm running 1 Druddigon and 1 Giovanni instead of just 2 Druddigons. I don't know. It could be something as stupid as that. For me, this deck does not perform. It performs maybe like 1 every 3 games. And other than that, it takes so long to set up. There's no point in running it. There's literally no point in running it. But you know what? It's still coverage. It's still something that I want to show you guys. It's still technically considered like meta relevant when it comes to competitive play. It's everywhere. I feel like it's one of like every 3 games that I see, I go up against it. So I wanted to show it to you guys. I personally am not a huge fan. I do want to make a different variation of this deck that just runs 1 Giratina, 1 Darkrai, and 1 Druddigon, and just load it up with a bunch of trainers. Because that's really all you need for the deck to succeed, and it gives you the ability to draw into everything that you need better. Like running 1 Giratina, 1 Darkrai, 1 Druddigon means that like if you start with 1 guaranteed, which you will, and you get a Pokeball, you get 2 of the 3 Pokemon that you need. Like you're basically set. I'm gonna go ahead and Professor's Research. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a Dark Energy. We got the Darkrai. Okay, cool. I was going to say put a Dark Energy onto the Druddigon, but I don't really need to now because I have the Darkrai here. I'm going to go ahead and play both of our Darkrai because why not? And then I'm going to start dealing some damage by adding energies. So maybe this game will go in our favor. I honestly don't know. I mean, we're going up against Gallade. Really... Oh, maybe it isn't Gallade. I don't really know what deck this is. I haven't seen Onyx be used in a very long time. Now, I mean, the damage is high output. On this next turn, we should just be able to switch in and kill it, though. So it's not going to be able to use Land Crush against us. So I'm not really sure. I mean, has Steelix been added to the game and I just don't know it? Take an energy and add it to... Okay, so they can use it this turn. I mean, well, they're going to take a hefty amount of damage from the Druddigon, so that'll be fine, I guess. We'll go into the Giratina and just kill them on this next turn. They are going to be able to do a little bit of damage with Lucario, though, so that is somewhat scary, but I should still be able to kill them in time and be able to retreat out before anything gets too dangerous. I'm going to go into the Giratina, as long as I don't accidentally hit the ability instead of the move, which I have done a number of times, and it is so frustrating. I know that's probably just a me thing, skill issue, whatever you want to call it, but I've done that so many times, and it bothers me every single time I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the Chaotic Impact. Now, there's no supporters that I want to use. I was going to say, is one of their Lucarios weak? Okay, cool. So, that falls. Next one comes in. Their Lucario should only be able to do, like, what? Does Lucario buff itself? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it'll do 80 damage. I'm only going to be able to live 80 and... Yeah, I'm only going to be able to live 1. So I think I'm going to have to, on this next turn, retreat into Darkrai and try to kill him that way. Which I will be able to do. But I need to save this Giratina for, like, later on. Darkrai is going to come in here, deal 100 damage on this next turn after putting the energy on. And then their other Lucario is going to come in and be able to do 60, so it won't kill my Darkrai. I feel like we have this one set. I feel like we're okay. But yeah, my personal opinion on this deck is it isn't as great as it is, but when it's great, it is. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just got off of a really long shift at work, so my brain is kind of like, and I'm trying to record and get all this stuff done so I can post it today, because it's supposed to be today's video. And I'm sorry for missing a couple of uploads last week. It's been a weird couple of weeks, but hopefully we're gonna get back into the flow of things and get back to the 3 videos a week. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the pack opening. Let me know if you guys want to see more of that kind of stuff. Maybe we'll do it once or twice per set that comes out. Is this going to be able to kill me? I don't think it is. I think I live on 10 HP, right? Oh, I live way less. Wait, it doesn't stack? Oh, no, it does stack. I'm stupid. I was thinking it was base 100 damage after all of the additions being added to it. Okay, cool. So I'm not worried about any of that. Let's go ahead and leave the Giratina out so that we have the means to be able to fight with this Darkrai. Now, again, if they have Cyrus, it's game over, but there's nothing that I can really do about that. It's just, I just have to deal with, I have to roll with the punches, as it were, because they're a fighting deck, and they're currently punching me in the face. But our Darkrai is going to be able to come in here and just get the kill on Lucario. Now, again, if they do just happen to have a Cyrus, we're screwed. But in the... Actually, wait, no, we're fine, because they need 2 energies to be able to attack with Lucario. So... I think we're actually pretty set. I think we have it in the bag. If they didn't have that, however, we would be screwed. So I guess we're just lucky in that regard. And we can just switch back into the Giratina and go for the attack. So it doesn't the little cape thing doesn't matter. Because we're gonna live the recoil from the Giratina's attack, and it won't die. We won't end in a draw, and so on and so forth. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna go for they conceded. Okay, cool. We'll get into another game. Fun times. Not a huge fan of the deck, but it's good. So let's get into another one. Get into the next one. All right, game number 2. Let's see what happens. We are gonna go second. That's my preferred play. I will say, honestly, I feel like with this deck, I prefer going first, actually. Not second. I feel like I prefer going first because we have that extra turn to get energies onto our Giratina. And I feel like that is pretty nice. That's pretty good. Oh, would you look at that? We have a mirror match, ladies and gentlemen. This deck is everywhere. I wonder who will be able to get set up first. Really hoping it's me and not them. But it looks like they're going to be able to put their Darkrai down. Oh, they didn't get Darkrai. Their Pokemon communicating. They're communicating with the Pokemon. What are we going to see here? Oh, wow. Man, I haven't seen this variation in a while. I made a video on this one a while back, but that's crazy. This is the first time I've run into the Greninja Druddigon build. which isn't horrible by any means. It's a phenomenal deck, and it's really, really annoying to go up against, but I just haven't seen it in competitive just yet. So that's interesting. Maybe I should make a video on if the deck is good in comp. I don't know if it is. It probably is if someone's running it, but let's go ahead and add a cape, and then we're going to go ahead and just add an energy to the Druddigon so that we can get a retreat later on, and we'll Broken Space Bellow, and then we'll let them get to their turn. Now, unfortunately, they are going to be able to start pinging us earlier because we did not get the Darkrai, so I have a feeling that this game is going to be in their favor. I think the only way that we would have been okay is if we did lead with a Darkrai in our bench so that we could have the same damage pings as them. But unfortunately, we just do not have that kind of luck on our side. I do have potions, so I could stall them out, but at the same time, I don't really know if that's worth it. I am going to go ahead and attach an energy to... Do I want to? I'll attach to Druddigon, that's fine. Because I'm going to have to, in 2 turns anyway, just go for it. They can't kill me just yet. Let's see. Darkrai will bring me down to 60, and then Frogadier can do 30. So if I use Potion on the following turn, then it can live 1 more. I'm going to go ahead and use Broken Space Bellow again, and then next turn we'll do the same exact thing, just try to live 1 more, and then retreat out and start swinging with Giratina, and hopefully it'll do all that it needs to. It does kind of suck, though, that they're running Darkrai, because they are super effective against Giratina, so I'll be taking more damage that way. Rocky Helmet is nice. Not necessarily needed, but it's pretty nice. I'm not going to use anything on Druddigon now because it will live 1 more Darkrai flip and the Frogadier. And if they switch out Darkrai to try to kill me, it's okay because I do have Giratina and Giovanni in my hands, so I'll be able to do both. If they really, really want to take that advantage and kill me there, it'll be detrimental to their board state, just being completely honest. And this is why, unless they put a cape on, if they put a cape on, I guess that's different, but and this is why I think it's a good idea to run the Giovanni. The one Druddigon and 1 Giovanni is my preferred deck list. Maybe I'm just not running the best one, but you know, it's what I got. They just wasted a leaf and didn't retreat. Did any of you guys see that? What the fuck was that? Okay. I guess I'll take this time and just build up my own Darkrai. I'm not switching in on this Druddigon just yet. So that was very, very interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and attach this giant cape to my Darkrai, and then I think what I want to do is just potion up the Druddigon so that it has a longer lifetime, a longer lifespan. I'm going to go for the Broken Space Bellow, just get 1 more energy on this thing, and then we'll see in the next turn if they actually do what they mean to do. The only thing that I could think of is they used the leaf, but they didn't switch out because they realized that I had enough energy, and maybe I'm running a Giovanni, and they didn't want to deal with that. That's the only thing that I could think of. One thing that I really want to test out is actually running the version of the deck that I spoke of, which was like 1 copy Giratina, 1 copy Darkrai, and 1 copy Druddigon, so I can squeeze in things like Sabrina. Because if I was able to switch them out on command and like hit certain things, like I feel like that'd be so much better. Honestly, let's live on the edge a little bit. Let's go ahead and retreat into the Giratina. We're going to kill this Druddigon. Their Darkrai isn't going to be able to kill me, right? If I hit this Druddigon, I'm going to take 20 down to 50. I'll deal 20 to myself down to 30. I'll take 20 from Darkrai and then 100 from it. So it'll bring me down to 10. If they have a Giovanni or a red, I'm screwed. If they have a Giovanni or a red, I'm screwed. That will be the discerning factor here. Now, whether or not they actually do have it is yet to be seen. I am going to take the opportunity, though, and kill this Druddigon. And I guess we'll just see what happens as it happens. The only other downside as well is if they draw into that Greninja and just ping me for it. That would really suck. But I guess we'll see. If they go directly into the Darkrai, though, I think we have a fair win here. The only way that we don't win, obviously, on this like coin flip-esque thing right now is if they do have a Greninja that they play. They're going to Professor's Research. I really hope they don't draw into the Greninja. At this point, they've got to have one, though, which kind of sucks. Oh my god, they don't have it? Do they not have it? Bro. Dude, come on. This is not fun. This is why I don't like this deck, dude. It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying to have to constantly just deal with this. Oh my god. This is making me not want to stay in with Giratina. I do not have a retreat option for him, though, as of right now. What I will do is I'll retreat. Actually, I'm trying to think here. Unfortunately, I can't, like, I just can't stay in with him because I am with it. Dude, if I was able to get 20 damage off on that Darkrai, dude, I could just bring him in with the, what's it called? I could bring him in with, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. I could have brought him in with the Cyrus. That's what I was going for. I will just Professor's Research here just to see if we do draw into something that would be beneficial. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to heal this Giratina just to get us within a little bit of a higher range. Because at least within this kind of range right here, we won't die if they Cyrus me back in to hit me with Greninja or with Darkrai if they don't have Greninja. I'm going to go ahead and Professor's Research and see what we get in our hand here. We do get a leaf. That'll be good. Oh, we just drew both leaves. Okay, cool. I guess I just Dark Prism here, kill the Druddigon, and now we're up 2-0. I am down to 140, so that's not great. But the Darkrai is only able to do 80, so that's not that big of a deal. It does really suck, though, that the Darkrai is that... Dude, what really scares me right now is that Druddigon is in range of just getting bopped by 2 Greninjas. It's actually, like, terrifying to me. There's the 1, and then are they going to have the 2? No, but they're going to Sabrina. What do I want to switch into? Is Greninja 30 damage or 20 damage? I can't read it. I don't know, dude. What the fuck? Hang on. 20 damage. Okay, so I can live on 1. I'm going to go Giratina. I live on 10 HP. I live on 10 HP from this. Oh shit, no I don't because of the fucking ability. Damn, dude, that really blows. I was thinking they already did the ability. That really sucks. All right, I mean, I guess we're probably taking the L on this one. The only way that I can see us coming out on top here is if I lead. I mean, I guess the only thing that I can do is go Darkrai. This is where Sabrina would come in so handy. This would, like, Sabrina would be so nice right now. I'm going to go ahead and Rocky Helmet onto this Darkrai. And then... Dude, the real thing that sucks here is that I legitimately just get bopped by Greninja in 2 turns. So what I need to happen is I need them to not be able to heal at all. If they don't heal anything, I'll be okay. Do I want to take the extra damage with the Giovanni? I think I do. The good thing about this right now is that I'm gonna be able to do 90 damage, bring him down to 50 HP, and then the next turn, unless they play a second Greninja, which at this rate they're probably gonna have. It's really late in the game. Oh, they're gonna go for a second Darkrai. I think we have it as long as they don't play Greninja, we have it. Or they do that. Okay, well, GG's. I mean, there's nothing I could do about that. I was going to do the same exact thing on the next turn if they decided to retreat the Pokemon. That just sucks. Yo, he lived on 10 HP. We could have drawn, man. Oh, damn it. Oh, that would have been sick. All right, well, we'll get into the third game, and that's just how it goes. All right, game 3. This will be the last one because I think the second game that we just played was pretty long-winded. So this will be the last one for the video. We're leading a Darkrai, we have a Pokeball, and a Professor's Research, so this is a pretty fair opening, and we have Leaf. So, if I draw a Druddigon off of Leaf, I think I'm so stupid. If I draw a Druddigon off of the Pokeball, I kind of want to use Leaf here to get the Druddigon out front instead of having Darkrai out front. That's what I'm feeling in this current moment in time. We are going to be a little delayed on the Greninja play. Dude, oh, dude, a Dondozo deck? I haven't run across one of these yet, dude. Which, thinking about it though, Dondozo and Wugtrio is kind of crazy. That's actually a fairly good combination. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about doing something like that, but let's go ahead and Pokeball. We'll see what we get out of it. We're going to get a Giratina, so we are actually just going to be able to set up. So, I mean, I could... At this rate, I'll just Professor's Research. There's no point in me leafing because I'm not going to, like, switch into the Giratina. We do get a second leaf, and we get a second Giratina. So let's just go ahead and play the... No. I'm going to hold on to the Giratina for now. I'm going to go for the Broken Space Bellow, get that little advantage, get that little energy up front and ready to go. And then this next turn here... The good thing about this is that Dondozo takes a while to set up. The bad thing about this is that it's water, so Misty exists. Hopefully they don't have it, and I can set up my board state a little bit. That would be preferred. Wiglet has HP of like, what, 140, 160? I forget what its HP is at. I should know it because it's one of my favorite decks to run right now, but I genuinely just, at the moment, just cannot remember. They're going to red card me. That... sucks, but is also kind of okay. We're gonna get a Pokeball out of it, a giant cape, other Darkrai. Okay, cool. So we do have all of our basics minus the one Giratina. I'm assuming we're gonna get the... Oh, we got the Giratina again, dude. Just... Bro, come on. All right, giant cape's gonna go on to our main Darkrai here just because it is in the active slot. I want to make sure it's a-okay and just chilling. I'm gonna go ahead and attach an energy here. We do have the leaf to retreat at like last moment's notice, so that'll be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and Giratina's ability and the turn. What do you guys think about this deck? If it's in my print, I'm gonna try that one more time. My brain just stopped. In my personal opinion, is what I was going to say. The deck's fun. I don't know. I don't really know what to think about it. I don't typically like decks like this, so take that with a grain of salt. It's not my cup of tea, but it is an okay deck. It's not bad by any means. The good thing about this right now is that the only Pokemon that dies from getting directly hit by Wugtrio is our bench Darkrai. Everything else at least lives 1 if it gets hit directly. The good thing about this as well is that this turn I can switch into Giratina and just kill this Dondozo. Which will take a massive amount off of the board. I'm going to attach this giant cape here, and I'm going to save the energy on the Darkrai. I'm going to switch out with Leaf. We do have the Druddigon. I don't really think there's a need for me to play it anymore, if I'm being completely honest. Let's go ahead and retreat into the Giratina, and then we're going to go ahead and attach an energy there and just deal 130 and kill this Dondozo. Now, they are going to be able to go into... I'm assuming they're going to go into Wiglet and then go into Wugtrio, because it'll be set up by this next turn. I'm also hoping they get really unlucky and spread the 50 damage around the board everywhere. That is what I really hope happens. I hope that it doesn't tunnel into one Pokemon or the other. All I need is actually... Oh, I guess it depends on how much HP they have. I genuinely don't remember how much HP Wugtrio has, but if it's... Well, they got shiny Wugtrio too. That's a flex. That's a flex right there. Okay, they have 160. 50 and 100. Okay, what could be perfect right now is if I draw Giovanni. Damn it. If it was a different evil villain, then that would be perfect. I'm going to play the Giratina here just to give more variability for them to hit instead of it being so focused on the 3 Pokemon there. I will attach an energy onto the Darkrai here. We are unfortunately like dangerously in range of just having 2 Pokemon get knocked out by this thing, so that's not great. I'm gonna go for Chaotic Impact and just like pray that I'm in a better position. Dude, if I drew Giovanni right there, it was over. The good thing about this though is that they can retreat and we'll just bring it back in with Cyrus, so that's good. They'll probably just stay in thinking they'll get lucky, but we'll just see. We'll see. Maybe they do decide to retreat. Oh, they're gonna Irida. Well, not that that matters. We'll be okay. As long as they don't tunnel into Ooh. Alright, well, good thing is we have a setup Darkrai that is within range to kill the Wugtrio, so we do still win. Kind of sucks that they took out the Giratina, but this one looks like it's going to be going to us, so they conceded. All right, well, I will just wrap the video up there because I know that second game was a little bit lengthy. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the deck. Let me know your thoughts down below. Also, say hi to my new resident in the office. We have a gigantic Pikachu in the back. He's a big old chonker. Say hi. With that being said, I'm going to get up out. Let me know down below what you guys think, and if there's any other decks that you want me to use. I do have a couple of the deck lists brewing that I will be posting later on. Don't know if they'll be meta relevant, but they're fun decks, and I enjoy using them, so let me know if you're excited for that. Like if you do, sub if you're new, but I'm out. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.